You're never too old.
Mary Hobson is in her 80s and nowhere near retirement. She gained a degree in Russian in her 60s and a PhD at 74. She started learning ancient Greek at 77.
I am what you might call a late developer. I was 40 before I wrote my first novel, 62 when I went to university. My husband, Neil, was a talented jazz musician. But at 25, he developed a cerebral abscess, losing his speech and the use of the right side of his body. We were so broke, we lived on national assistance for ages and did everything that was free. I wrote my first novel while Neil had his weekly music therapy. That 50-minute session was all I had. I used to sit in the ABC Cafe in Earl's Court and write. Neil was terribly difficult. None of it was his fault, of course, but after 28 years I thought, it's not my fault either. I left. Having snatched a bit of life back, I had to do something with it. My daughter Emma gave me War and Peace, and I loved it so much. Then it hit me. I hadn't read it at all. I'd only read a translation. And I so longed to read the actual words. A marvellous elderly Russian lady taught me the basics, and I enrolled on the Russian language degree course at the University of London. People talk about the time of their lives. Well, that was mine. Don't let anyone tell you your memory goes with age. Oh, the joy of learning. I write poetry on buses and trains. I love London. Give me the town over the country any day. I try to go to Moscow every year in the coldest weather. My Russian friends think I'm mad. It hits -40, and they find it hellish. I adore lying in bed, listening to snow being scraped from the pavements. I have an overpowering feeling that I don't want to waste any time. I'm sure it's to do with atheism and acceptance of death. I am a dedicated atheist. I regard religion as complete lunacy. You've got one opportunity to be alive. For goodness sake, don't waste it waiting for an afterlife. There's so much out there. I won't be able to get out and about forever, so when I can't stagger down my front steps, I'll perfect my Greek. As long as I have my books, I'll be happy.